There's not a black and white solution for this.
Right.
For a certain level of people, I try as hard as I can to beat my head against a brick wall and appeal to, their desire for, betterness for all of us, because I really need it to be true that exists within most people, because I don't want to live in a country where it doesn't. So, we take both approaches. If we can get 5
We'll meet in the
6%
middle.
of people
Exactly.
back,
You
you get
my
those
chunk, you
people,
guys
I'll
get
get our
yours.
people,
Uh,
and we can
I
get somebody
agree.
elected with 52% of the vote.
I agree. I think the one thing that I think we sometimes forget, and it is hard for those of us who follow politics, is how many low information voters there are in this country. There are some people who literally voted for Donald Trump because they heard from their friend of a friend that he was going to lower prices. That's all they voted for. They didn't think about the racism. They didn't think about the stupid economic policies. They heard things would get cheaper. And so that's who I'm going to vote for. That's the person that I'm talking about having a conversation with, because there is some wiggle room there. They are a very tough audience to reach. So I'm not saying like we're going to win over 1 million people, but in this day and age where this country is pretty close to 50-50 split, like whoever wins those people generally wins those elections. And I don't think that, the 60-year-old, I'm going to go a little older, the 60-year-old who gets told that they're an idiot has any chance for voting for our candidate. Lucas, did you
know.
convince some older people? Or
there is one video I've done that had a lot of that. And it was after Trump put out an executive order that declared there were two genders, and whatever gender you were at conception was the gender you are for life. And I made the case, which I think was perfectly reasonable, is that at conception, you're non-binary because your male and female have the same parts till about 6 weeks of gestation. And so I said, I'm going to call all you motherfuckers non-binary, not because I think it's an insult, but because you do. And there were a lot of comments from people that are in that age group that are like, well, I didn't realize that was how it works. And I was like, because you failed fucking 8th grade biology, but like, you have to think. I mean, that was the issue then, which is that Trump classified something that scientists don't agree about, and that's never going to work. But sometimes, like the more forceful spin on the way things actually are is what they need.